Okay, everyone, or those of you who have voted in the election, we need to discuss the elephant in the room, and that elephant in the room is Kamala Harris. Now, I want to point out to those of you, Alan Lynchman is a phony and a fake. He said he did not pick Joe Biden earlier this year to win re-election, but there is literal footage of him saying Joe Biden will win the 2024 election and be re-elected as president. He's been on the Democrat side this whole election since 2020. And those of you who took advice from him to vote for Kamala Harris for president, y'all are going to be ready for a big surprise come tomorrow. Because Kamala Harris is not winning. Her and her team, Joe Biden and his wife, what's her name? Don't remember her name, but they are purposely ruining the election for Kamala since they made Joe Biden leave the elections. Okay? They're purposely trying to ruin her campaign, ruin her chances of winning on purpose. Because, quite frankly, I think Biden would rather have Trump in office than his vice president. Even he knows that Kamala being put in there on the Democratic ticket instead of someone else was the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake since making Joe Biden president. Now, a lot of you guys would say, well, he's just old and stuff. He wanted to stay in the election. But his party made him leave. Because he was losing badly after that horrendous debate he had with Donald Trump in June of 2024. So, yeah. Kamala's campaign, Kamala's people who are trying to get her elected won't even admit that she will win. They have already accepted defeat in this election. This is the same thing that happened with Hillary Clinton in 2016. Anyways, yeah. Kamala, Waltz, you're not winning. Since Donald Trump picked J.D. Vance to be his vice president, or the 50th vice president of the United States of America come tomorrow, y'all have just been quiet. Because you guys just know. You're not gonna win. No one will vote for you. I mean, I wouldn't either if I was an adult. And if you voted for her, I'm sorry, but we are not ready for a woman president. I mean, we are, but not Kamala Harris. Phony fake. Anything you read that has Kamala winning, especially if it comes from the New York Times, just don't believe it. Who believes that fruitcake can win? I mean, I don't even believe she's gonna win. Alan Lynchman is a phony and a fake. Okay? I'm sorry that you've been getting so many death threats and threats in general, but just know who you picked is without a doubt gonna lose. Okay? She's not gonna win. She doesn't have the brains to be our first woman president. She can't even keep it together when she was debating Donald Trump last month or in September. I grew up in middle class, this person does this does that. Meanwhile, Trump actually did talk about things he was going to do, therefore you should vote for him because he's been our president. Biden and Harris have been in office. Just don't believe anything they say. Harris can't even admit. When someone asked her today if she was going to win, she had a shocked look on her face like she knew she had lost. She's accepting defeat. She's having people do her dirty work for her, just so she can try and become president. Well, come on, I got bad news for you. You're not going to be president. We're not ready for a woman president. Well, we are, but someone with the brains of Lisa Simpson are. You should have never been the leader of the Democratic Party. That was a mistake on your end. That was a mistake on the Democratic side, too. And I wish Donald Trump could run again after this, but even if he loses, he said he's not coming back because he will be too old by then. So this is our only chance left to elect Donald Trump. Well, technically, to see Donald Trump enter the White House as the 47th president, which he has already claimed his victory. But the fake news in general, doesn't want to admit it, that Donald Trump has taken the victory. Even the reporters know it, but they aren't allowed to share it because just like Tucker Carlson was fired for knowing too much. So don't believe Harris is gonna win. She lost. She already accepted defeat. I mean, who would believe she would win after everything she's done for us? Made us look like trash in front of the other countries. You know, can't stop laughing, giggling, you name it, won't stop. Won't stop with the, I grew up in the middle class family. It's enough. Donald has won the presidency. You can't change that. Everyone besides Alan Lynchman and the Democratic Party have. And by the way, Alan Lynchman only takes votes from the women and these magical 13 keys. These magical 13 keys don't mean anything to the election. These magical keys don't mean anything. They're just these keys. He supposedly has gotten correct since Reagan's re-election in 1984. How can we trust him when we have no proof? The only thing we have proof of is his 2016 prediction of Donald Trump winning. Okay, that's the only thing we have to show that he has been correct. The only ones I believe he's really gotten correct is just lying about. He's lying about the rest. He's only gotten 2016 till now, which he'll be wrong. And he even says, you know, I'm wrong. You know, so be it. You know, I can learn from my mistakes. We can learn from our mistakes, yes, but magical 13 keys. Where are these so-called keys in the election? They're not in the states, because that's the people's decision, and it's not in the White House. So why should we believe you? Those who believe Alan Lynchman from 2016, you're about to be wrong come tomorrow. I am personally thinking about doing a live reaction to the election, but I don't want my stream to be taken down. So get away with it. Didn't even look. Plus, he only really goes on the fake news. that Alan Lynchman. He only goes on CNN. That's fake news. That's not even real news. It's all about the Democrats. And as soon as someone says that Trump will win, they immediately start yelling at you, calling you trash, calling you a hater. Yo, schools! I'll free you! There's my key. Oh, you're gonna sacrifice your freaking human shield? Great decision. Anyways, the point is of this video, don't believe Alan Lynchman, don't believe CNN, don't believe ABC, Saturday Night Live, MSNBC, and SNBC. Don't believe those people. They're phony, they're fake. You know, just don't believe it. It's false. It's just their attempt to try and make you, the Trump supporters, believe that Kamala is gonna win. Same with Alan Lynchman. He only goes on those stations because back in 2016, on Fox. I believe the Dems are paying him to avoid Fox News and stuff like that. The Iowa poll and that, false. Ohio, false. With any poll with her leading is false, except in the Democratic states. Pennsylvania will go to Trump, most likely Wisconsin, maybe Michigan, definitely Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, and Nevada. So, the election's already been decided, people. Okay? Shout out to Election Time for all this information. I do ask you, why should... Let me tell the people. Alan Lynchman, phony, fake. CNN and all the ABC news stations, phony, fake. Okay? We all know, even those who voted for her, we all know who won. And that, my friends, was Donald J. Trump. The man, if Hillary Clinton, the first woman who made it to the finals in the election, couldn't even beat him, who can? At this point, I think we should all, anyone who tries to go up against Donald Trump should just give up. No one's willing to vote for them anymore. Because they all know every Democrat since Bill Clinton, or after Bill Clinton, has had the same policies. Open borders, letting people in our country and letting them murder and not have them being arrested. Who else? What else? What else am I missing? Higher gas prices. Since Obama, it's been Obamacare. Now it's Biden care. Obama made us have it. Okay, y'all, I just want y'all to be safe and know Kamala's not winning. She's gonna lose the end of the 2024 election. Trump's up in all the polling averages, the betting markets, and now they're just making it seem like ahead, meow schools. Anyways, I want you all to be safe during the election tomorrow. No, she's not gonna win, because who in the love of God would vote for her? The election's been decided. Trump is the has already won. Blah blah blah. Something something something. Harris. Oh, the Republicans cheated to get Donald back in the White House. January 20th, we're gonna have the presidential oath where Donald moves back into the White House. And on day one, Palooza, we're gonna have everything dealt with, like the illegal immigrants, everything gone, done. So yeah, just know, no more of Kamala. She was a terrible vice president. J.D. Vance is the 50th vice president of the United States. Mike Pence, he's only doing it because he wasn't picked to be the vice president again. He didn't do anything good as a vice president for Trump. So, Mike Pence, just pissy that he didn't win in 2020. And anyone in California who votes as a Republican is immediately just freaking. Anyone who lives in California will know this. If you try and vote Republican, everyone really hates you. So, vote Donald J. Trump. Vote Trump Vance 2024. Donald J. Trump, sponsor me, please. I beg of you, sponsor me. Please, as president. Since you're already our president when you move back into the White House. Please, I beg of you. Do an interview on my YouTube channel. Or something. Anyway, don't believe the fake news like CNN. Anything that has Harris winning the election is just false. I'm coming to the rescue, meow schools. First, let me grab all this juicy loot. You'd understand. heck did you just knock me off? I'm coming to save you, Meow Schools! Meow Schools, save yourself! Rest in peace, Meow Schools. You were a good kid. Remember to be good in the afterlife. Anyways, yeah, Alan Lynchman, phony fake, don't believe him. No, he's with the fake news. He's just there to make it seem like Harris will win. The only reason he's not going to change is because he knows he's going to be wrong and everyone will be like, oh, we told you so. He's just there because Dems don't want people to know that she's not winning. Yeah, that's about it. The end of that story. So don't believe any fake news story that has the Dems winning the election. Because that's not going to be the outcome coming tomorrow. The outcome tomorrow will be Donald Trump domination. Landslide Trump. Because who would want to vote for her? You know, Kamala, she's the ugly me I see in the mirror when I wake up. Tim Waltz wants bad stuff in the male's bathroom in every kid's school. Listen. Yeah, Harris can't even admit that she won't be the first woman president. Alan Lynchman, only doing it because he's told to. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today, folks. and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.